This is Morganiki, and today I've got a Zbox. It is not a recent Zbox by any means. Occasionally you will find on eBay people have bought these things, Zboxes, loot crates, nerd blocks, anything like that. They just buy them and then they just let them gather dust, and then they eventually sell them when they're like having a baby or something and they need to clear out their man cave. It genuinely said that in the description, I'm not making this up. Yes, so this is the 2014, I believe, potentially 2015, I think it's 2014 though, Undead Zbox. So presumably it is things to do with zombies. Ideally Resident Evil, maybe Walking Dead, that sort of thing. Generic zombie stuff, maybe. The box is a little bit bashed, but you know, it's 4 years old, it's been sat in someone's man cave. What can you do? The real joy of this is you find with this sort of thing, or collectibles in general, they will either massively decrease or massively increase in price. This is an example of the former. This was, with the postage, was just under a £5, really, just under a £5. So I don't really think the person clearing their man cave, I'll stop doing that now, is going to actually make much money on eBay for their new child. But whatever. Inside we have some zombie figures with watchtowers and a moon and some barbed wire. That strikes me a bit Walking Dead, that. And inside we have a lot of green and a lot of black. Yeah, pretty much everything in here is green and black. The first thing is a sticker, the United Kingdom 2014/15. No daily bag limit, all weapons permitted. Permit number, and then you can put a number in. Zombie hunting permit. That would be nice if it didn't have the Zbox exclusive sticker sort of ruining it. So if I just put my thumb there, we can pretend it isn't there. It's also very, very shiny and it's reflecting all the light in here. All remains must be decapitated and burned. Fair enough. I guess this is the sort of thing you stick in the back of your car, maybe, and ruin your windshield. Or whatever. Maybe in the window of your house, but it doesn't make much sense. It makes more sense to put it in the window of a car. Fair enough. But that right there dates it for you, 2014. Okay. Zombie socks. Fair enough. By a company called Silly Socks. I only wear socks that are silly, that's kind of the point. Size 5 to 11, yep, we are fine. I'm a 6. The toes look a bit strange. I will have to put these on and actually see if the patterns that are shaped like toes and that one's just like a bone actually line up with one's own toes. And on the side we've got like tore out the ankle, ligament, whatever, scars. And on the bottom it says Silly Socks, as you do. Fair enough, made in Turkey. Okay. I reckon if they do actually look like they do on the picture, the toes may actually line up with one's own toes, but we'll have to find out. Zombies, a living history, from the History Channel. If you thought zombies were a recent invention in quotation marks, you're dead wrong. Well, nobody invented zombies per se, but I have heard of a phenomenon called Haitian voodoo zombies, but it hasn't got any in it. It's 2 eyes, zombies, like, you know, like Hawaii with 2 eyes. Right, fair enough. Most people believe zombies are a recent phenomenon that grew out of comic books, movies, and no, people don't believe that. This history special explores the real story of zombies beginning at the dawn of civilization. Fair enough, and it's also it's exempt from classification, as most of these sort of historical documentaries and whatnot are. I may watch that, I may not. I may throw it in a drawer and forget about it. I haven't decided yet. We have a t-shirt, it is an XL. It may fit me, it may be a little bit fitted. I can get into XLs usually, but the boobs. So I tend to opt for 2XL, but then they're very baggy on the belly. This is a picture of people fighting zombies. And this zombie has got loads of spikes coming out of its back, so it's probably just like fell in a bush or something. And there's birds in the background. Zombies behind them. I assume the one person in the middle with the weapon, it's actually a shotgun, I've just noticed. I thought it was like a stick, it's a shotgun. Is the only one who's actually alive. The rest of them are zombies and they're trying to get him. Is there any sort of No, it just says Zbox, so it doesn't really specify if it's anything in particular or if it's just a generic zombie scene. Either or, I like it and I will wear it. Brain lickers. What's the date? Best before 19th of the 10th, 16. Right, okay. Is it supposed to be that colour? It's a proper funky colour. Yeah, says the person who ate 34-year-old bubblegum is sort of put off by licking a 2-year expired brain liquor. I believe these are those sort of like roll-y candies. They look a little bit like a roll-on deodorant, but you lick them. And I presume it's sour. Ooh, it's blue raspberry. That's sort of swaying me into wanting to try it, actually. Not for children under 3 years. Fair enough. Hang on. There's like 4 different flavours written on here. It can be strawberry, blue raspberry, grape, or cola. How does one find out the flavour, though? Judging by the colour, because it's proper brown, I'm going to say it's cola. And it does say sour candy drink. Drink? Really? You're classifying this as a drink? I want to know what flavour it is. Right, sod it, I'm going to try. Well, the top of it's red, so... Oh god, it looks like a massive bingo dabber. So, I'm going to presume it's strawberry. Oh god, it's sticky. Come on, make it moist. Don't know if I actually want to lick this. Smelling it is not giving me any indication either. That... I can't even tell. It's not very sour. No, I think that's strawberry. I'm pretty sure it's strawberry, but it isn't very, it's not very sour. It just tastes like generic strawberry flavoured liquid candy. It's not sour at all. Okay. As you do. Mini Mates, The Walking Dead. So, like Lego, but not quite Lego. So we've got Sailor Zombie and Leg Bite Zombie. He's a sailor because he has a sailor suit, and he is a Leg Bite Zombie. I don't know if you can see it, because he's got some blood on his leg. And it looks like they have interchangeable arms. I think they're just for the sailor though, because he's got like mangled arms, and then there's like some nice arms for him, if you say so. And there's all the different ones you can get. Smells a bit like eBay, that does. Might go right back on there where you came from. What is that? Is this a vinyl? Is this a vinyl? It's a vinyl! Who in this day and age owns vinyls? I don't have a record player. I'm 26. I reiterate, I don't have a record player. I am 26 and I'm not a hipster. John Carpenter's The Fog. Music composed and performed by John Carpenter. Well, no shit, because you've written John Carpenter in the frigging title. Side A, theme from The Fog. Side B, Ghost Story. Is it from a film? I assume it's from something called The Fog. Anybody got a record player who fancies a bright green vinyl? Let me know, because I'm certainly not going to be playing it, because I have no means of which to play it. A vinyl, really? Really? Oh, button badges. Oh, they're all just loose in the bag. Button badge pack, Zbox exclusive. See if I can get them all flat so we can actually see what they are. Right. So we've got one that says Zombie Zone with like an eyebrow, an eyeball. This one says Zombie Killer with an A because it's trying to be all gangster and shit. Zombie Crossing. That's a red radioactive sign. I don't know why, because I would assume you would have a biohazard symbol to go with zombies, not radioactive. What does that say? With added bite, and there's some teeth and something else that keeps getting covered up by Zombie Killer. There it is. They will rise. It's like a zombie coming out of the grave. Fair enough. Bit naff, aren't they? But whatevs. And the last thing I believe is the booklet that tends to come with this sort of thing. Oh, it did once over. Oh, finally we have a date. February 2015. We have a date. The Zbox magazine Undead edition. There's the picture that's on the t-shirt. Coming next month retro. I did actually get that one. I got that one and I reviewed it like 2 years ago. Features. The Zbox says these are people posing with crap that they got out of the box. He looks really bloody familiar, him, with the hat. He looks exactly like someone I worked with last year. I have a seasonal job, so every year the people you work with change, and he looks the absolute spit of someone I worked with last year. That's very strange. Welcome to the Geek Lair. This is an interview with Mike from Diamond Comics. I assume he writes Walking Dead. No, he doesn't. Or does he? Fables and Outcast. Cocktail recipes. Berry Blood Mocktail. I was going to say I don't drink, but this is a mocktail, so, you know. Not if it's got cranberries in it. Cranberries should be reserved for when you have cystitis. Brain Hemorrhage. The Zombie. This whole, like, design looks a bit Red Dead Redemption. In the box, yes, we know. Looks like you could get different actual, not Lego characters, because they're not the ones I got, they're different. Enjoy this exclusive vinyl! Who has vinyl? No one has vinyl! Oh, jeez. Badges, history, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And they did some poll about who would win, Shaun of the Dead or Rick Grimes. It looked like Rick would win. I draw stuff that makes my head hurt. Okay. This guy, Dan Mumford, designed the t-shirt. That's another interview with some dude. Fair enough. So, I'd say what these were worth at the time were probably about 20-25 quid. No, it's not worth that. But it's certainly worth a £5, so I'm not going to complain there.